Hello, good afternoon. This is David Sutter talking to you. And today is my free daily signal for Monday, May 18th, 2020. Okay, and the signal to share for you is here is for GBPUSD, Great British Pound versus the US dollar. Okay, if we look here on the 4-hour chart, we have a very, very strong signal to buy, right? And what is really good is that if you look at the higher time frames, like the daily, okay, the daily shows to go up, okay? Let me reload my indicator. So we have an up arrow on the daily and the weekly as well. So all indicators, even the higher time frames, are pointing up. So I feel like this will definitely be going up long term. And what we need to do though, if we go to the 4-hour chart, all we got to do is draw a trend line coming down, right? And that's going to mark our resistance. Okay, you can even do it on a 1-hour chart. You can probably see it a little clearer. If you go on the 1-hour chart, all you got to do is go from this red arrow down like this, okay? And what you want to do is you're going to connect these dots right here, these points of resistance. And what we're looking for, at least on the 1-hour chart, is for these candles here to break above, okay? And what we want to do is wait about 3 candles to break above. Typically, the first candle will break, and the second one will drop back down, and then the third one will go up, okay? That's typically how it works, not always, but at least wait for 3 candles to break and then jump into the trade. Okay, now for closure, you can do you can probably do a couple of things. If we look right here, if we mark this resistance right here of a horizontal line, that is kind of where we are projecting the price to go. Okay, so once you enter the trade, you can put a take profit below here. Okay, and I'm going to place a pin in order just to kind of illustrate what I'm talking about. All right, and technically you can do this anyways, but I'm going to put a buy stop at 1.22380 and take profit at 1.24300, like that. I'll make it even 400 because I'm greedy. Okay, so it would look something like this. So imagine you know, the first candle breaking, the second one dropping down, the third one going up, and this will be approximately where you would enter the trade. Okay, and then you would close the trade, you know, when you get up here. So you can put a take profit here. You can bring it down like here if you wanted to, so you're not greedy with this. But you could put the take profit. Can't even adjust. Well, it doesn't matter. You can drop the take profit down to here or wherever you want. But you know, this would be, you know, it's approximately 2,000 pips right there. That's a lot of profit. But this is going to be a long-term trade anyhow. Okay. Now the second thing you can do, if you want to use a take profit, you can. The second thing you can do is wait for the next red arrow. Okay. And that's typically what I would recommend anyhow, is wait for the next red arrow. You could even drop down to a 30-minute chart, and when you get a red arrow on a 30-minute chart, close the trade. Okay. So like I said, right here's now if I drop down to 30-minute, you see a red arrow, right? So that's a level of resistance also. There's a resistance here, there's resistance here. So there's different levels of resistance that we are looking for, okay? So, but long term, this will be going up simply because all the higher time frames are pointing up. So even if you bought right now, it would still be safe. But what I think is going to happen is the price will hit this trend line and drop back down. Okay, and then eventually it's going to break, probably for the next 12 hours. Okay, I do not think it's going to break right away. It could, but I'm thinking that it's going to hit this trend line and bounce back down. Then eventually it's going to break. Okay, so you're looking at this on a 1-hour chart, or this 30-minute. But if you go to the 1-hour chart, you know, we're looking for this probably the next 8-12 hours. You know, at least before this actually breaks, and you can enter the trade. So I want to get this video out to you now because it's definitely going up. As you can see, the indicators have not repainted, so it's a very, very strong signal to buy, and it should be going up for the next few days, as a matter of fact. Today's Monday, so you know, it's the start of the week. Wednesdays are typically when you see a lot of reversals, and so we should see this go up to at least Wednesday, and then Wednesday it should come back down. Wednesday going into Thursday. Okay, that's kind of what I predict will happen with this. So anyhow, that's my free daily signal for today, GBPUSD. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about this particular signal or any of my other Telegram signals. If you have not joined my Telegram signal group, please contact me on Facebook so I can get you added right away. There is a link below in the description of this video for my personal Facebook. Please contact me there first. Also, there is a link for my private Facebook group, and you can request to join my Facebook group and post any questions or comments in my Facebook group. Okay? So with that said, let me know how I help you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.